So I'm gonna start this video message out just by saying that this walk with God shit is not for the weak. It's not for the weak, man. It's gonna test you. It's gonna try you. You're gonna want to give up. It's gonna push you to not even to your limits. It's gonna push you beyond your limits, damn near to your breaking point. But you can't complain. You gotta grin and bear it. You gotta take it. You gotta stay in the attitude of gratitude. That's the attitude that you need to have to receive your blessings, regardless of what's going on in your life, what's missing, what's good in your life, what's bad in your life. It don't matter. You just gotta focus on your instructions and the task at hand, whatever that might be. In most cases, I guess the goal is to be preparing you for your purpose, but whatever that, well, first of all, let me say this. I guess the next step in my evolution to become better prepared for the purpose that God has for me is to start posting content without writing a script for it. So this is my first video that I'm posting that I haven't written a script for. Normally y'all see me, my eyes dart down to the page or to my laptop where I typed up what I'm gonna say, but I didn't do none of that for this video. So if you hear me cussing more, then like I'm gonna try to tone it down and just like speak regular. But when I type and when I write stuff, that allows me to edit like where I will be cussing and saying stuff like, so you might hear a cuss word or a few slip or whatever the case may be, because that's just how I talk when I'm in my natural state of speaking or whatever the case. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna be stopping this recording and starting over. So if I do fuck up, then we just gonna keep it pushing, and everybody just bear with me. And also, if I'm not writing a script, because normally what I try to do is post content like giving folks encouragement and just giving advice, giving some insight into what a spiritual walk is like and like my own spirituality. But I also said that on this YouTube channel, I was going to detail my own journey and my own walk and my spirituality and how that ties into my company Address Me, the HNR, the fluid community, and everything like that. So this is a video with me talking about my journey, and this is what's going on right now. So at this point in my journey, in my walk with God, in my evolution, and what God is calling me to do is to basically stop writing scripts, and just start posting content off the top, from the heart. And so today is my first day doing that. This is my first message that I'm really just speaking without a script. And with that said, I'm just gonna be real. Like, I'm just gonna speak from my heart and what's really going on. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. The people or the people, the entities, the whoever that monitor my progress because there are like your progress. Let me say this: it's one thing to like go to church and to like follow God's teachings and like be a Christian um and that be your lifestyle, right? It's one thing to be a Christian and pursue God, and it's a completely different experience when God has called you for a specific purpose that he is actually preparing you for. And so you go to church and you build a relationship with God, um, and you actually listen out for God to give you directions and instructions and things of that nature to prepare you for the purpose that he has called you for. That's a completely different experience from being a Christian that just go to church every Sunday, that stay faithful to the word and things of that nature, to, okay, you're a Christian and God is preparing you for a purpose that he's called you for. So being a Christian, just going to church without necessarily knowing or pursuing a purpose, and being a Christian that's going to church because God told you to be here, and um this is a like you're on a journey and a walk with God, and that, like, for your evolution towards your purpose. Two different experiences. I am on the experience where, and I didn't even, like, before I got on this walk with God, I didn't even, I wasn't even going to church. Like, I didn't grow up, like, I've been to church, obviously, and I posted a video where I was speaking about some of the experiences that I had in church when I was younger, with some of the preachers, like going in about homosexuality and things of that nature and how that affected me. I mean, I forget the title of that video, but you can go back and check that out. So I wasn't really like big in church before I started this walk with God. And this walk started, or I became aware of it, like summer of 2023. And that's how long it's been going on. Like, really, God been watching me since like 2019 or 2020. So here we are 5 years later, and it all started with me pursuing my company Address Me. Is when I like, and like just pursuing different avenues, networking with different people. I think some people that I network with might have like seen the potential in me and seen the potential in what I was building, and was like, yeah, that's when the whole, I don't know, like, to be honest, I don't know at which exact point that God got involved, um but I do know that it was on my radar that God was involved, and that I was actually on a spiritual walk with God in the summer of 2023. So, like I said, I'm just gonna be real. Like, this walk with God shit is not for the weak. Like, it'll put you in positions, like preparing for your purpose, to where you have to do things that don't necessarily feel natural to you. Like, for instance, I have to write books. Like, I wrote a book back in the fall of 2023, and I have a book that is unpublished right now. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's basically just talking about like um the process of coming up with ideas for startups and to start your own company. It's basically about that. But that is not the type of book that God wants me to write for my first book. So now I have to write another book. And I'm not going to get my blessing. I'm not going to step into the promise that He has for me until I, at this point right now, that's one of the things, another thing that I have to do in my evolution towards stepping into my purpose. Along with, now I need to start making content without having a script for it. And I also need to start reaching out to my brothers. So if you see this message, like, this is a point where I'm required to start getting back into relationship and connection with y'all so that y'all can come with me. So understand that when I'm hitting you up, it ain't just to chop it up, or it's not just like to catch up on old times. Like, this is really like, I'm on this walk right now and I need to prove myself to God as a leader. So the only way I can do that is if God witnesses and sees how I communicate, how we interact, how we communicate, and how I lead. So in order for that to happen, we need to get back into like more consistent communication. So when I hit y'all up, I need y'all to respond to me and link up or whatever the case may be. And I already told y'all, like, all of y'all still, like, don't get it out y'all mind that y'all the only person that I still talk to. Like, 'cause I still talk to all of y'all, and all of y'all still respect me. All y'all still look up to me. Like, there's no reason to feel nervous or uncomfortable, like, communicating with me, because I still talk to all of y'all. I know y'all not speaking necessarily to each other about it, and y'all may not know, but like, yeah, I still chop it up with all of y'all. So feel free, like, you don't have to feel uncomfortable. Like, I chop it up with all of y'all. So I'm revealing that now. I didn't necessarily, I kept that to myself up until this point because I didn't really feel like it was important to let y'all know. But at this point in time, like I said, God is calling me to get back in contact or to pick up communications with y'all. So in order for that to happen, I need y'all to come on. I need y'all to come on board, get the nerves out the way, and it's time to get things going again. Yeah. But yeah, that's what it is right now. I am gonna be reaching out to y'all soon. Like, y'all know who y'all are, so just be looking out. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know. I guess that's good for now. I'll end this video right here. But yeah, basically, recap of this video: this walk with God shit is not for the weak. There is a difference between just going to church and being a Christian, a God-fearing Christian, and being a Christian, a chosen representative of God to serve a purpose for His kingdom. And I am on the second track, and it pushes you beyond your limits. You can't, like, if you give up, basically your dreams go down the toilet. Your dreams go down the drain, and I need to make my dreams happen, and this is the only way to get it done. And my evolution, like, your evolution is gonna take however long it takes for you to evolve. Like that's why I'm saying it's not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart. And I need also everybody who knows me to understand that when you're not speaking to me, or when I'm unavailable, like, or just understand that I'm going through a lot right now. Like, I'm on this spiritual walk. It's not just something that I'm talking about, something that I'm bragging about, something that I'm just like speaking on. This is something that every day I'm dealing with, trying to evolve and step into spaces that do not feel natural for me. And it's all a part of, I guess, growth and evolution, um, into becoming who God is calling me to be, in order to serve this purpose. And apparently, whatever this purpose is that God is calling me for is the first time he's ever called somebody to fill this role ever on earth. And so what he requires of me is so much more and far greater than anything he's ever required from anybody in the history of earth. Like, dead ass. And it sounds crazy, it sounds wild, but that's what I'm dealing with, like, every day. And so I need to evolve into this person who can sustain and who can step into the role that he's calling me to, that he's never called anybody to ever in the history of earth. So there are a lot of things that I'm required on a day-to-day to overcome, or um or to become. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm at in my journey right now. I'm praying, I'm hoping, and we fasted in January for me to receive a breakthrough, and I'm praying that is close, so that I can get back with my brothers and we can start traveling and enjoying life and enjoying the world. But at the same time, I do have a role and a purpose and a calling to fulfill at the same time. Um, so that's what I'm doing right now, man. I gotta get back to writing this other book. It's called, basically, I'm in this new book that I have to write. I'm talking about my walk with God and the challenges and the pitfalls and the blessings and the opportunities and everything, that the spiritual warfare, because that's another thing that I deal with every day. Um, and like, y'all be careful, like, on social media, bro, because it's really spiritual. And I tell y'all, it's you can experience the physical world and you can experience the spiritual world, and every influence, everybody you follow, everything you see on your timelines on social media, that's real folks, like, putting messages in your face. Like, I'm not saying like just regular, like, people just posting content. Duh, folks post content and you see it in your face, but they're like, people can manipulate your timeline to send what they want you to see in this moment to your timeline. Like, not just like if somebody just posted and it just showed up on your timeline. No, somebody can go and grab a post from 3 weeks ago and put it in your face because they want you to see this specific thing right now. And it could be something that try to throw your mind into uh uh into going to do some crazy shit. Um, I don't know. This social media is controlled. It's not just spontaneous. The things that come up on your timeline is controlled. Um, and I get like I get a lot of love. Like I get a lot of love. I get a lot of direction and instruction. I get a lot of correction, but I also get a lot of folks sending me stuff trying to manipulate me into cutting people off in my life that I care about and that I love. And they throw things in my face that people have done to me to try to stir up um, bad feelings within me towards people. And they also do this, and that's what I'm saying as well, like to the people that I know, to the people who are connected to me, beware. Like, be careful when you look at your social media feeds, because there are people manipulating your social media feeds. Like, it sounds crazy, it sounds weird, like it sounds wild, like, oh, Vinny on his crazy shit. No, dead ass, they're like, spiritual warfare is real. The physical world that you experience, things you can touch and experience, that's real. The spiritual world, like with influences and people you follow, and your eye gate, stuff that you watch, your ear gate, stuff that you hear, that you listen to, like mind control type shit, is real. Um, so be careful on your timelines. Don't pay attention to any posts that remind you of me, or that try to put something into your mind about me, or something like put negative feelings in your heart about me, because the devil is busy. The devil is active, and God is preparing me for this purpose, and the devil does not want me to step into this purpose, and he does not want me to bring my brothers and my people along with me. So he will try to turn you all against me through your social media feeds. It's deep. Like, this shit gets deep, bro. Like, and he's trying to also turn me against y'all through my social media feeds, but my discernment is up. Like, I've been knowing what's going on since, like I said, summer 2023. So my discernment is up. Like, I'm already knowing what's going on, but y'all haven't been on this walk. Y'all haven't been going to church. Y'all haven't been paying attention to really y'all social media feeds, and understanding like the differences between, like, or understanding what spiritual warfare is, and that is real, and that y'all's timelines are being controlled. So yes, there are absolutely people sending posts through your timeline on your social media, on any app, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's X, whether it's what else is out there, TikTok, whoever. All of these social networks can be manipulated. So be careful. Take every post that makes you think about me, whether like in a negative light, take it with a grain of salt. Ignore it. I got nothing but love for y'all. I got nothing but love for my brothers, man. And I'm also ignoring all the posts that they send to me that tries to make me give up on y'all and turn my back on y'all and leave y'all behind. So at this point, like, we just need to be cohesive. We need to be stronger than ever. We need to have each other's back like never before. And we need to understand that a new season is coming up where I will be receiving, God willing, my breakthrough. And my attitude, like I said, I have to have an attitude of gratitude, and I have to move like I'm already in the new season, like, and I have to claim it. So I do claim that I'm in my new season, and it's just a matter of time before it the evidence is clear before I actually step into it and receive all the promises and the blessings that have come along with the work that I've been putting in and my evolution, and I can fully step into the purpose that God is calling me to as his prophet, um, in his kingdom. And like I said, that is going to, like, I need my brothers, I need my disciples, like, understand, like, when y'all come with me and we be traveling the world and doing things, we will be doing that as Benny the prophet and my disciples. And I need to speak to y'all, and so I can put y'all on game and like get y'all the rundown on like what that's finna be, what that's finna look like, and how we finna go about this. So that's it for now, man. Be safe today, stay out the way, take everything one step at a time, one day at a time. Focus on finding yourself and finding your purpose. I love you, King V, H&R.